Hello, hello, hello. Let's get right into it. I fixed a couple of smaller things yesterday off stream, but nothing too major. So we can continue today with the code generation as well as... No, it's actually only... Yeah, it's only code generation actually. So what I noticed is that I think I need to change how my systems work for this. I mean, there is another way. I could parse for the init function in the code generator and use that. But I don't really like that. So what we will do is we will rewrite our engine systems, so we will find all of them, and that was on the list back in the day anyways, but then I didn't really do it because I've never gotten around to it. Is that even used? Oh yeah, well, not really, let's kill it. Don't need that. I think we can even kill the whole window, but whatever. I'm not even sure if that system even runs currently. Because yeah, I don't think we have a way how we could make the registering work while ensuring that everything is the correct type. So what I will do instead is I will just move everything into the according functions, which will be constructors and destructors instead. And the code generation will fill them out. So the asset system is the first one and the most simple one to change. The core doesn't have one, editor has probably one, yeah. And at this point I'm like almost I almost want to change this. Why is that like named so stupid? Because that actually gets rid of a lot of other ugly stuff as well, which is kind of nice. Hmm. It's really just for that. Well, in that case, register assets. In that case, this can be actually empty. Because we don't need that anymore. Wait, do the other systems then actually need the asset system? It's the other good question, right? Or why are they? Editor system. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, that one needs it. And yeah, we didn't have any other, but we should pay attention to that. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Oh, but we need the asset system, okay. Then we can do stuff like that already, which is as well nicer. Now we need this. I can get rid of that. This stays the same. Graphics system. Goes in there. That goes away. Perfect. Window system. We should ensure that... Oh, we have a window already initially. That's perfect. We need to actually do a couple of... We need to do a little bit more than that. Yeah. I need to come back to those two systems, I think. Because we need graphic settings as well. Which I'm not sure how we can pass them. What are those settings actually? Yeah, I mean, probably we want them as part of here. No asset system and then... Then for Windows system, we need the same. Where do the Windows settings go? No. That is fine for now. We will deal with that a little bit later about the details of that change. Think. Yeah, we have like this as the constructor. Don't have a shutdown then. We'll probably have input settings. Const ref. There. This goes there. Is that not a thing? Okay, where? We can delete those completely. Don't need to stay around. I guess this is gone. I have no idea. Then we leave that out for now. Shutdown doesn't do anything. That one. Do I not do anything with the input system here? Maybe not. Why do I even take it then? Oh, because I use it. Yeah, I pour. Okay, then this can be actually still a clear, like a default destructor. Don't think I need those. We can get... No, we still need the asset system, okay. Those I can get rid of. Okay. So far so good. needs the Windows system, yeah. Doesn't need anything. Perfect. All I need. What? It is implemented now, right? Yeah. All right. And then we have local, which now gets localization module. This plus const that. Just needs to be that and nothing else. Doesn't need to be that. That's it. I think we need to Alright, so we have that gone. That's not all of it, right? Why did I even compare? That doesn't really work. That doesn't work at all. Well, oh, we have UI module as well. What is that? What is that even doing? What? Hey. I mean, I guess it's fine to do that. I don't really care about that. It's a bit weird though. Really? Just for that? Is that even used like that? Don't I have can I do G UI context? Okay. Maybe not. Might. Ooh, right. Can I do get here? And I don't need to init this? Oh, maybe I do, never mind. Wait, how does that work again? Oh yeah, okay. Ugly, but okay. Is it even worth it what I'm doing here? It's a good question. Because while it fixes one issue, it introduces a small other issue. Let me quickly check something. Application, how do we do that again? We add the deserializer here. And then we do go in here. Okay. I think I can maybe. I can maybe fix that slight or like somewhat easy. Rock eye engine system settings. That is just an empty thing, right? So it will be basically empty. I think we might do that actually. And then we have Windows settings somewhere, which for now we will mark as well as that. graphic settings. And then we have localization module. Oh, you have that, and input action system. Yeah. Because with that I can work then. Wait, why is that still here? Okay. So far, so good. We need system settings. Alt settings. Input map as a string, I see, okay, yeah. Okay. I am on a roll for that. Wait, what? Asset window? Oh yeah, we need const graphic settings. And then here can get rid of that. And probably at the top. Oh, I see. Where is that a problem? Maybe a slight one, but we will deal with that. That is a little bit of a problem, not gonna lie again. How would you, like, if someone in chat wants to chime in? So we have our app config. Wherever it is. Is that the wrong? Oh, it's the wrong folder. Do I have it here? Maybe by chance. No, but I guess we could open that one. Oh, it is that one? No. Let's open that one. Okay, so we have our app config, which defines our module settings like that. So for example, for graphic settings, it would be this tag here. And for window, it would be this. But, oh wait, actually, oh wait, actually I have maybe a better idea. Where? God damn it, where is it again? Maybe I just answered it myself. So where do we parse that again? I think that's in app. Probably here somewhere, right? When we do the modules. Yeah. Yeah, let's actually do that. And actually, I don't need to do anything then. I think actually we can get rid of that again. And just do a using settings T is graphics settings. That should be good enough. I think. Window system. And then we have last but not least Loca, I think. Although the marking would have maybe been beneficial in the long term, but let's not deal with that for now. It's fine. And then I think what we can... Wait, god damn it. Window settings. Oh no, I rigged it again somehow. Somehow I press a key combination, then my Visual Studio ReSharper just stops to do anything. I don't know which key combination that is, but it somehow gets bricked then. Windows settings. Oh, that one still has it. I mean, we could have maybe left that in, I don't know. Eh? Oh, is it? No, Windows settings, Windows settings. Oh wait, it has already been declared. Where? Ah, yeah. Stupid me. And we can get rid of that. Again, that will not compile, but we are closer. No appropriate default constructor, perfect. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Good. Now we need to establish our constructors. So when we do what we need to do is, where is it? In our engine system factory. But wait, maybe I revert everything. Let me quickly think again. Because we need to register here. But when we register, we don't know the constructor parameters. No, it's not from scratch, but those functions are dead. I think they are not needed. The problem is that when we do this get system of the function argument might only be forward declared, which is an error because it cannot get it then because it doesn't know that it has type ID. That's the short version of it. And by now that didn't matter because we had everything registered here where every system was registered. So the input system had Windows system defined because we included it here. Yeah. The only question was, how do I tackle that? Maybe the way I wanted to tackle it is wrong and I should just change my logic a little bit. Because of what that would boil down to now is that this register needs to take the constructor args here. And then we forward them here. And then in our, for example, graphics, What was it? Graphics module? Oh my god. Why did it not auto, like, whatever, here where we register? I think the graphics system needs it. Does it need? Yeah, it needs asset system, window, and graphic settings. So that would be graphic settings, window, and asset system. But is that really nice? I don't think so. That's mostly because I don't think there is a way, at least I don't know one, how you can get the constructor parameters. C++ does not allow that currently. And I'm definitely not waiting for 26 for that. Compiler would... No, it wouldn't. How would it? Because it doesn't... I'm not calling a constructor here. I'm creating an engine module which then has a make unique inside that is called at an arbitrary time. And I need to fill out here the arguments, which it will get from an engine like the engine, like on demand, because I cannot get them here yet. And I don't think there is a way to make this work. Because as I said, you can, like, I can do this on the init function, the function arguments, but you cannot do that on a constructor currently. So maybe you can do a require and get the variety archetypes. Where can I do a require on the constructor or what? Like, for example, on graphics system or what? I could do here a requires or what? But that's a special function as well again, or it's not the constructor, or maybe did you mistype the create now? Oh, you mean, oh, okay, wait, you mean here? Yeah, but that still is the same thing, right? I still need to do the args here, and I still need to do the arguments here, even for that requires clause. I think I will revert back to what I had, and we'll just fix it different with the other approach that I had in mind, which I think makes this probably better. Because yeah, I don't like that I have to pass. Because in reality I would even need to probably do this, but then I'm not sure. Like I probably need to do the correct type here, but that might not be needed. I could probably get around that. Yeah, most likely I don't need that, but only the types. You are not. You should never need to create those yourself. They only should have one constructor all the time, and that's... yeah, that's it. Those are not things that you will create yourself. Those are like engine systems that you can enable or disable, and then they will be created for you. Not as a user programmer, but as the developer. Then I'm not sure if I follow. Because if I do that, it's for is it ImGUI system? Well, currently I don't choose a graphics system constructor. Currently it's default constructed. Currently what I had was this. Well, or even no constructor, and we had an init function. And that was it. And then in... oh, where is it? Engine system factory? No, application probably. Right, yeah. I had an init here on the systems when you create them. And then we go in here, that goes in here. And then here we get the function arguments from the init function. And we call it with dependency injection here, where we retrieve for each of your function arguments the dependency and pass it in. And I would have wanted to, or like, I didn't want to necessarily, but I thought it might be nice as well to switch it to the constructor instead of an init call. But in hindsight, that might actually add more complications than it helps. Because yeah, I can no longer do that then, because that doesn't work on constructors. So to get the arguments, I would need to feed them into the register call, blah blah blah. So we would need to do those three in there. I mean, this will be auto-generated, so it's not a big deal, right? You would never write this then anymore. That's like anyways. But if you look into the generated file, seeing that is maybe a little bit hard to read then. Especially for systems like... was it ImGUI system? That had like a ton of... references? No, but there was one... was it game? No, it was editor, right? Editor system had like ton of like, yeah, like this. So you would have like all of those as reference or like as types in your template when you register. which yeah, it's not bad, but yeah, I don't know. So it's either that, or we live with the init function. We do the code generator that it parses the init function. But that makes like one more exception or like one more special case on the code generation, which is as well painful. Not sure. It's not that I don't know how to solve it, I don't know which one I like the most. And changing it to the constructor had like the... Well, did it have actually any benefits? Not really. Probably didn't have any benefits. I wanted to say that it had benefits, but I don't really know which one that would be. Except you get like rid of one init car, that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because you're not doing that every frame. Now let's go with the constructor. I don't know. Code generation will be ugly, but what can you do? I think I like it more. I don't know. So it would be this, and then here that gets a type name. Arcs. And then we do arcs here. Probably need to expand them. I'm not quite sure about that. Type name / arcs. And std is constructible with t and arcs. Constructor helper specialized struct. I would need to think about that a little bit more. Do I need to break up those arguments here? Do I need to unpack them? Maybe I need to go unpack them, yeah. And then this would be std. Oh no, not std actually. Yeah, this would then be a function here. Make this big. I think this dies as a function. This doesn't exist anymore then, I think. Did I not do that already somewhere? Did I not already do this breaking up somewhere? Maybe entity component system, maybe? Let's just well invoke with or was it something like that I need that those forward expressions are still not my strong suit, not gonna lie. Is it this and then here and or? I need engine here. It's something like that. I have never had. Those forward expressions are like beyond me. Let me Google it. I guess it's not that, it's this. This comma dot 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 or not. Maybe. Is that correct? Or is it not? I'm not sure. While we will see if it fails or not, I guess. So I think this can go away. Oh, we have it here. I think. It's like that, right? Where we do that dot dot dot. So I guess we would do something similar. I guess we could actually resolve it like that. Where is it? We can actually do a different version of that. Or does that not work? No, that should work, right? Like that. Probably something like that. Ish. And then could do another one here where we get the deserializer. T settings T and function arg. Then we return a new one. God damn it. Or like we could do deserializer read, I guess. Resolve constructor. Why not? Good enough. I don't think this will work by any means, but let's see. Oh wait, we need more stuff, right? We need here. Yes. Const deserializer. All right. Yeah, let's build that. Let's see how far we get with that. The associated constraints are not satisfied. Why? Oh, well, okay, because, yeah, we didn't build the fair. I guess we can change the code gen already. Nah, it's fine. We just need to change here. Don't need to change anything here. Combined args is asset args, union serializer arg. And I'm probably... What do I use those again for? Ah, for forward declaration. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I need a forward declaration here. I think what I need is systems, and then I need to include as well those are types. But I think systems dot one, let's do that. Like common type. I think that common type yeah, exactly. We need this. System constructor types. And for each system, we select in. Do we not have the type? Okay, we don't have the type database, but we will fix that. We might actually put some of that stuff into the class actually. That the functions are a little bit more sane in terms of the arguments. And then we want to take everything, every type where the fully qualified name is in our system dot constructor parameters any. Is that it? Hey. Why is it an I read? Ah, we only want to have yeah, yes. We only want the first one, right? God damn it. Do we not have? Yeah, it's something like that, basically. Constructor arguments. Is that, and this will run on systems. And this gives us the function parameters, and then we get system constructor argument types. It's basically this where our the thing is correct. It's we could combine that into one select statement, but so that first gives us the constructor function parameters for the first like the constructor with the least amount of arguments, which is always the one we want to prefer. In reality, systems should only have one. And then here we get the actual type, so that we have all the type information. And then we can do this here, which will add them to the includes of the CPP. That's step number 1. I mean, we could do it. Maybe I will think about that once it runs, but we could do it a little bit more efficient, I think. And then here, that is this. Yeah, which gives us the name of that. Don't harass her. Asset arcs. Wait, and then... Yeah. Not quite, right? Now we basically have our first constructor here again. System constructor arguments. So that's systems. We will rename that all a little bit, but yeah, that is the individual one. And then var template or construct or arguments is... Well, actually we could do that a little bit more efficient, which is systems basically where any, and then first, and then okay, where? Yeah, no, I mean that should work, right? And then this select param type. Is that not a type? Or do I need to do select many? Maybe not. What is that? Shouldn't that be already? Only one? Oh, is it? Okay, we need to... No, wait. Oh, okay, I see. It's this. Now we need to do this. And now we have the list. And now we can do select. For each param, we take the type. No? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, wait, is that... No, that's not... Okay, that is correct, but this one is not that one. Oh no, this. Okay, that one I don't really understand. For each system we take... Oh wait, I'm stupid. That's why. God damn it. Then those constructor parameters we take the first or default. Let's do that. God damn it, what am I doing? Go away. And then string additional, or like, yeah, additional constructor arguments. Is that if our constructor argument is not null? Then we do additional that is type name. Do I need to take a full type here? In theory I would need to, but let's first see if it works like that. And then we join that. Oh wait, no, sorry. Now we do string join, that's it. And I mean, if that is the case, we can already do that as well. Because, I mean, yeah. We have like one in the initial one always anyways. That should maybe work. Why is... Oh wait, okay. No, I still like that more. Let's see if that builds first. No. Oh yeah, of course. Alright, so this builds and then we can publish that. What did you complain about at the top here? Really? Maybe this doesn't even work, right? But let's see. I mean, could do that. Let's do it like that. So this got rid of the arrow, right? Yeah. Alright, and then let's see, do we just rebuild everything? We might. Did that rebuild though, right? That's the question. I don't think so, because I think there's one step currently missing in the logic how those code things are generated. I mean, that should work, famous last words. But I mean, it's really untested, so maybe it doesn't. It looks like it doesn't. Shouldn't you get this? Is the volume system... No, that one doesn't take anything, right? Oh, actually it does, and I didn't change it. Override. Okay. Oh, there it is. So it generated it, but it didn't generate it. Oh no. Okay, now it did. Cool. Whatever. So did the Loca do it as well? No. Okay, yeah. It has localization settings and asset system, which is the thing it should be constructed with. And then let's see what the errors are. Okay. And asset system. Why can I not... The associated constraints are not satisfied. Is it because we have the wrong... type. This constraint was not satisfied. I mean, let's get rid of that for now. Attempting to reference this deleted function. What? Asset system tries to get what? What the actual? Is it that it wants it as the correct type? Maybe. I mean, we can do that. By going here, we do param dot is const, or we basically go to the param thing, kind of take that just without the I could do param to string. If I rebuild, it probably doesn't rebuild, right? Yeah. So I probably need to do a rebuild all. I will get. Wait, I didn't press clean, but okay, whatever. Yeah, I will get something to drink again. Be right back. Alright, so why did you not rebuild again, huh? Can you tell me that? It did. Cool. But then, wait, what? Maybe that wasn't it? Hold on, what? Oh, god damn it. It was remove reference T get system. Yeah, no, maybe that needs to be there. I don't know. Let's see, what's the error? Okay. Where is that? Why did you do that? Isn't that a thing? But isn't that isn't that a like non? I'm not quite sure if I agree with what you're saying, but it's fine. Or is it with the graphics system? Not even there. I mean, I guess it's fine. We could change that. And then, yeah, this other things is clearly a problem. Yeah, that's fair. It's basically probably has type ID or something like that. Most likely the best one. No, is that not it? I think I want to take out the engine module as well, because that is kind of annoying by now. While I'm at it, should be here somewhere, I think. Yeah. this one goes out, and then we should be able to generate again. And hopefully that should do the trick to at least get a little bit more stuff working. Forgot to turn off the be right back. Yeah. Type ID is not a valid thing. That's fair. I still don't agree, but it's fine. I mean, I guess. That would be that. Is that not it? Hide in editor. How do we do that? No. As hide in editor. Yeah, exactly. Please, I want to have it exactly like that. As settings. Really? But how does that work otherwise? I mean, we have this as well. Localization module. Oh, maybe it's because it doesn't have... Maybe because it's not the same thing. I guess it's a little bit different than maybe type list. No, not like that, right? Oh yeah, I forgot that. I googled it on the second monitor. I think it is. Oh, God damn it, where is it? Here. No. Yes. This is type name. And we don't need an object, I think, here. Now we can do that. I think that should work. Okay, I think it works. No, it doesn't. Input system. Why would you even want to evaluate that for input system? Alright, we can do it different then. It's the true type thing anyway as well. It should work with that. Shouldn't it? That's fair, but it shouldn't happen. I mean, we could always do a requires here. I could do that, right? Oh wait, was it maybe? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't that, right? That it was a weird. No. But at that point, I think the type trait is better, maybe. Because that just works. I think. Okay, maybe not. God damn it. But now that should better work. Okay. Does it work like that? Or do I need to do not equal? Okay, now that seems to work. Oh well, and then we don't need a deserializer, I guess. Getting there, getting there. Where is that? Well, let's find out later, but oh, I think I have a bad feeling about that. We run into the same problem, just in a different place. I mean, that one goes away. That one goes away. No, it's just this update call here that's a bit of a problem still. And now we have... Oh yeah, we have that bug as well with the shader graph. We have this bug here, which I'm still not sure. Shouldn't that have been already fixed? Oh, maybe not. Main? Oh yeah. With that it will be fixed, but that will be still a bit of a pain. And then the question is that all worth it? I mean, maybe. Okay, so that one works now. Eh? Oh. Do I even need the yes? That's no. But yeah, then this is still a problem. With the update cars. Cause how does that volume terrain system? We have like systems here, right? And that is registered here. Here we have all the I see. And here I have all the stuff that I need. Yeah, so basically it boils down to we need more stuff in the code generator. An undefined class is not allowed. And that's in the ImGUI system age, and when we do that, yeah. Because in here, nobody registers that. But those are the only errors left. Yeah, now we have, okay, yeah, we have this, of course. Or we do here this and that. So this one goes away. No, well, except for the first one. God damn it. This one goes away. Yeah. So that should all still work. That one is pretty nice now, I would say. So it's really just the update core, which is missing. Okay, where is that? Who cares about that? Oh, then we don't need that. Oh shit. Alright, but I think I will call it a day for today. We're pretty close to having it done. There is this bug, which I'm not quite sure where it comes from. We are not registering the material shader graph for some reason. I mean, maybe we can look at that right now actually quickly. Because that should be a fairly easy thing to repro. So we just go to command line or arguments. To here, graphics. I think that should do it. And then when we go here, we have a couple of things, and then in assets, yeah, we don't get. That's weird. Do we not have the material shader graph here or what? I mean, that would be hard to find, probably. We could set a breakpoint as well. we do that? When we do the type database. Why is that not working? Interior shader graph. Okay. And that inherits from shader graph. And that inherits from Onyx shader graph. Do we not have the assets here? No, we have assets here. It's Onyx shader graph. And the shader graph didn't have a better type or what? Onyx graphics. It's probably some weird bug. Okay, let's actually redo that. Or be simpler. Oh, we still have that in there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And that is shader graph. And that inherits from... So we add this. And we go in here. We don't... If the base type is null. What? Wait. Can I not go back? Okay. Oh my god, really? Okay, we go in here, we go in here. Yes. We go in here. Why is it instantly gone? Wait. God damn it, shouldn't that be base type fully qualified name? Is that the mistake? Kinda? But now we get it tripper? I mean, we could always do that, right? That would fix it. But the question is, where does it get added, Tripper? Because here we add to the inheritance chain shader graph, and then we go in here. And we add that. Maybe that's garbage, right? Inherits. Yeah, I think it's oh god. I think it's just that. But we don't need to do that, I think. That looks better. And I think that should already be the trick. To have the shader graph in there again. Well, I need to probably rebuild. But yeah, then it will be in there. That's the other thing. The code generation currently checks already if a type changed. So it will recompile and regenerate the code then. But if the build tool changes, it doesn't. Which is a little bit of a problem. But it shouldn't be too hard to add that as well. But yeah, I will call it a day now if it's there. And we will fix the remaining issues tomorrow. Well, that didn't seem to do it. Oh no, it is there. Alright, cool. Wait. Is that the only... Ah, that's the only remaining issue for that one, right? Because we still have the other ones with the build update calls. Probably. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Alright. Yeah, I think I will call it a day. We will be back tomorrow. And then we will fix those remaining issues. They shouldn't be too complicated to fix. The only downside I see is, for example, in ImGUI system, if I include where is it? It's in UI right here. So if I include here graphics system, then it's marked as not valid, but the arrow will be gone, right? Yeah. Or like not used, which is, yeah, a little bit misleading, I guess. The same goes in game core, I guess. Wherever it is. So here we do the same. And then those are gone. Yeah. Then it's just those remaining issues, I think, with the settings. Yeah, okay. I think I know how to tackle that. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard. So yeah, thank you very much for being here. See you tomorrow. Have a nice rest of your evening. 7:30 tomorrow, as usual. Have a great night. Bye bye.